Welcome to part 2B of this tutorial. In the last part, we modeled the side profile of the caster's bracket. In this part, we will model the bucket sitting in the cut out of the bracket. Specifically, this is what we hope to model. For this part of the tutorial, I will call it the internal bucket. If we look at the other side of the bucket, which I will refer to as the external bucket, we can see that its features are more complex than the internal one and quite different. In this regard, we will focus on modeling just the internal part of the bucket here, and complete the external part in the next episode of the tutorial. Let me explain the workflow I will be using in this part of the tutorial. I will be using the Additive Pipe tool. To use this tool, I will need two sketches. The first sketch will be the path sketch, which will be just a rounded rectangle. The second sketch will be the profile, which I will draw using arcs and lines to form a closed S-shaped profile. Afterwards, I will use the Additive Pipe tool to sweep the profile shape around the path shape, and we are done. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.
Let's get started. The first thing I will do is to create the path. I'm going to sweep the profile across for the inner side of the bucket. Let me unhide this image. So I'm looking at the top. I just want to go ahead and create this inner portion of the bucket, which is about 50 by 40 meter, and the corner edges is just of radius 0.28. That will be the path. So with the top of the meta case selected, I can go and create new sketch. What I want is this rounded rectangle. I select it and create it. Make it symmetrical across this origin point, and I'll go ahead and dimension it. It's 50, 14, and the radius, this is 0.28 mm. But if you look here, what we just drawn now is this base here, and we selected the top here, and as you can see, there is an offset of 7 mm from the current position now to where it should be. So I will move it down now by 7 mm. Attachment position, and it should be -7. As you can see now, it has moved down to -7. Now I need to draw the profile. I'm going to sweep this across, and when I'm going to draw the profile, I will draw it and attach it to one of the vertices here. And as you can see now, you can see the vertices, it's small, so I want to increase the size, and I can do that by selecting the sketch and go to view, and where I see this point size, I'm going to increase it to 10. Now you can easily see the vertices. And activate this. Yeah, this will guide me to draw the profile I want to draw. In essence, this is what I mean by the profile. So to do this, with the body selected, I create a new sketch, and I want the exit plane. So we're going to start drawing from this origin point. This is getting into the way. I can just change this to wireframe and view section, so I can see the origin very well. Now I'll go ahead and draw this profile like I've explained earlier on. So we start with an arc. Let the origin be from the point there. The horizontal distance of this vertices is 1.64, and they are 0.87 mm apart. And the radius is 1.5 here. Then we have a straight line which is about 4.54, and it's tangential to the arc, 4.54. So first select this, make sure you selected the line, the arc, and now the last part of this profile is this curve or this arc. But one thing I'm going to do is I will complete it later on. Let me go ahead and rename this. And so what I want to do now is to move it, and I can hide this, by the way. What I want to do now is to move this from where it is now to this vertex. So to do that, I click on the profile, I come to the data, and where I see this flat face, I go there. Where you see this plane in the attachment mode, plane face, I delete it. Then I click on reference. When I click on reference, then I come and select this vertex, and that is it. I can OK it, and let's go ahead and connect this image with the top here. So with the profile selected, I double click it just for you to see. So we see the edge here. I need to connect the arc to a point here, and to do the proper referencing, let me use this tool. So now I can add the arc from the end here to this point, and I can now give it a radius, or just select the arc and select this line and make sure that they are tangential to each other, and you have this done. Now this is the profile, but the profile, for it to work, it needs to be closed. So to close it, let me just draw a line here, a vertical line, and let it be 0.6. This is kind of determining the thickness of this profile we're trying to sweep across the part. So let us go ahead and draw this arc. And also draw a line here, and let the thickness, using the equal to constraint, be the same thing as this line. So the thickness has been adjusted, and I will draw an arc using this the origin point of the already arc created here as a starting point, and this is the first point, and it stops anywhere here, it doesn't matter. I stop anywhere here, and I connect these two edges, vertex, with a straight line. And once you can do, select this arc, select line, go to this target constraint, select the other arc, select this line, go to this target constraint, okay. I noticed something here in this case. This arc wasn't coinciding with these other vectors here. That is the vectors of this arc. So make sure they are coincidental. So select that, select the one that is already, and click on this coincident tool, and now the profile is nicely closed. So we have the profile with the profile and a path. Now we can now go ahead and sweep it. This is the profile, the path. Come here and click on the additive pipe, the sweep for sweeping. We click on it. We select the profile first. Click OK. And here where it's asking for the path we're going to sweep along, we click on objects, and we just come here and click on any of this edge here, and it has swept successfully, and click OK. Now we now have the inner side of the bucket just like we desired. I'll go ahead and close the base here. One easy way of doing that is to come back. You see this part we have here. Let's try and duplicate it and select the last one because we only want the parts, and it has created another part for us. Let me rename it to profile. Nothing selected. Using this same additive pipe tool, want to sweep. So it has been selected here as the object. So here I'm supposed to click a part I'm going to sweep along. I don't have any other parts, but I have edges here and I want to use this edge. So I click on add edge, and this is the edge. And now it has filled it for us nicely.